guys, it's your girl Nia J and welcome back to my channel. Did you guys miss me? I know, I miss you too. I told you guys I was going to be posting more content, getting things pushing and getting things going, and so that's what I'm here to do. This is what I'm doing. For this video, as you can tell by the title, I'm doing college freshman advice. If you guys remember from my last video, I told you guys that I'm a freshman in college. I'm a second semester freshman and that my major is mass comm. So I thought it would be a good idea. You know, it's February. Seniors in high school are getting ready for prom and graduation, and it's getting really exciting. So I figured, why not give people a look into what the college life is going to be. So I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just really going to break down my advice in 3 categories. The first one is going to be friendship. The second one is going to be academic/parties, and then the third one is going to be relationships. So if you guys are interested in listening to a little college freshman advice, keep on watching. First things first, friendships. College and high school overall, you have those friendships that you just feel like we're gonna hold on to them forever and we're never going anywhere. And I'm not saying that you can't have friends that last forever. For me, I have a best friend who I've known since I was a child, and we've been together through high school and a little bit of elementary school. So I'm not saying it's impossible to keep friends from high school, but just knowing that especially if you're going to a different school than other people from your high school, it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment as far as friendship goes. Because you're going to be in a new place, you're meeting new people, you know, it's very different than high school. Like, I know the people think college is like high school. It's very different. It's not the same as far as friendship goes. Like, people, when they get freedom, tend to act differently. So when you're meeting people in college, you can just be 1000% yourself. Like, there's no need for you to kind of like put on a front or have to like you can be yourself. But it's not hard to make friends, but you'll go through friends very quickly in college. Like, not that one day you'll be friends and one day you won't be friends, but more so you'll learn who you really are meant to hang around and who you're not meant to hang around. So not saying that, you know, high school friendships won't die out, won't stay together, but if they do die out, it's not the worst thing in the world. I promise it's not the worst thing in the world. You can still make a bunch of friends, lifetime friends in college. So when you're coming into college, keep an open mind. You know, people come in different shapes and forms, so just keep an open mind. The next category is academics and parties. I cannot stress this enough. As someone who just finished their first semester of college, please, please, please do your work. Like, I can't stress this enough. Like,
oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I can't stress this enough. Coming from a place of experience, those little assignments, like for me, they were like little journal entries or like small things here and there. If you know you have an assignment due, just get it done and over with. Don't wait till the last minute, because you're gonna forget, and if you don't forget, you're gonna get tired and you're not gonna want to do it, and then now you have a 0. And then it might not be just one time. Like, I know people feel like, oh, it's gonna be one time, but you tend to form a habit. Trust me, it'll be like, oh, it's one little assignment. That one assignment turns to 2, 2 turns to 4, and now you're failing a course. So just do your assignments, please. I promise. It might be annoying at the time, but it'll be a lot worth it once you get to midterms, once you get to finals and you see your grades. I promise. Also, when it comes to projects and like group work, I personally don't like group work because I just feel like some people don't know how to work in a group. Like, people tend to put things on one person or put things on 2 people, and it's not a really working environment. But at the same time, you're in college and it's going to happen, so just mentally prepare yourself. Sometimes you would have to do the work. I'd rather you do the work and not lose points than, you know, none of you do the work and everyone has a 0. But also, if you feel like, you know, you're being used, or if you feel like you did all the work, talk to your professors. Please, please, please talk to your professors. Let them know what you're being concerned about. 1000% they'll be understanding about the situation, especially if they know who you are as a student. So yeah. that's another thing. Getting into how you talk to your professors, and when it comes to your image in class, I'm not saying be a teacher's pet. I'm not saying kiss the teacher's behind. I'm not saying any of that, but you should want to have the teacher know that you're a good student at the end of the day, because those are probably going to be some people, those are the people that you need to impress, if you don't understand what I'm saying. Like, say you do miss an assignment, say you did slack up, and there's a, your grade ain't looking the best. Say you got like a C, and you want that B. You don't want no C. We don't do C's around here. And so you need to talk to your professor. If they know that you're in class participating, they're gonna help you out. But if you're in class and you're on your phone all the time and you sit in the back, they're really not gonna find you as serious as you want them to take you. So I'm not saying you have to sit in the front, but somewhere where the professor can notice you. Shoot, even introduce yourself to the professor after class, like for your first day, so they can get to know you. Think about it. Professors have a bunch of kids that they have to teach. And if they don't teach like a bunch of classes, they have another job. So for you to be remembered, you should at least introduce yourself, make yourself known, so that if you do fall into some trouble, that they can help you. And into the next part of this, parties. College is full of them. Parties are all the time. Like, it's insane. Doesn't matter if they're in the dorms, doesn't matter if they're on campus, doesn't matter if they're off campus. They're still happening. But I promise you, you're not missing much. I'm not saying college parties aren't fun. College parties can be lit, but also a lot of college parties can also be the same. So if you have an assignment due and or like a project due, and if you don't do this project but you go to this party that you're going to fail, just do the project. I know that kind of goes into the academic thing, but I promise you it's not that deep. Also, as far as party go, please be safe. Whenever you go out with friends, stay in a group or send for your friends your location. Make sure you guys don't ever split up. There's way too much happening out in the world for people to just be going willy-nilly. Like, as far as drinking, I know everybody here abide by the rules. I know everyone is not gonna, people are gonna dabble in little things. Some people might drink, some people might smoke. But I'm just, for your safety, have a friend, even if you have to send your location to your parents, have someone know where you are. So God forbid something happened, people knew where you were, so it's not a thing. And there's a lot of, especially if you're a girl, college is the go zone for sexual assault, for anything to happen. So please be mindful of 1, where you are, 2, what you're doing, and 3, who you're with, because it can be life-threatening. That's very serious. But also, listen, if you want to go to parties, have fun, have a blast. I'm not saying be a stick in the mud, but I'm just saying be careful. And that brings me into my last category, which is relationships. It's kind of weird to talk about it because I don't want to say it's biased, but people, when they get into college, some people are, if you're in high school in a relationship and you move into college and you're both still in a relationship, I'm not saying it can't work. Trust me, I'm not saying it cannot work. I'm also saying, though, please be mindful, though, especially if you two are going to 2 different colleges. Be mindful, be aware. Don't not invest in your relationship, but also make sure you're investing in yourself as far as grades, as far as whatever you want to do on campus, as far as extracurriculars or anything. They're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can still live your life. And if you feel like you can't have fun in college and be in a relationship, maybe that relationship is not for you. Because no relationship should keep you tied down to where you can't have fun or you can't have friends. Like, if your boyfriend or girlfriend keeps questioning you, why are you hanging out with this person? Why are you hanging out with that person? Maybe that person should be for you. Maybe it's not right. Maybe not right now, if that makes sense. Because you are meeting new people. People are coming and people are going. So you should just keep in mind that you are still going into a new area. You don't know who you're going to meet at the end of the day. It kind of sounds weird coming from me because I'm in a relationship, but it's also like, I don't know, for people that aren't in a relationship or are in a relationship coming in, it's different. Like, I wasn't in high school in a relationship and I kind of met that person before college, so it's kind of different. but still, it still applies. Like, if you can't be comfortable with your friends without your phone being blowing up or they're texting you all the time, then maybe that person's not for you. Because college should be fun. College really is a fun time. It's really about how you make it. It's not about what other people are saying or how other people feel about it. It's about how you want it and how you feel like you can change the campus, or how you feel like you can do whatever, literally whatever. But it's very important that if you feel like that college or it's not for you, college isn't for everybody. Let it be known now, college is not for everybody. There's still times where I feel like college can get kind of chaotic, but also keep in mind that you can do it. You can get through it. It's very hard sometimes. It can be very stressful. You can get very, very stressed out, but I want you to remember that it's temporary, okay? And you're going for a goal. You're not just the stress, all of the chaos and the getting caught up and the distraction is temporary. I promise. Like, mental health in college is very key because some people just can't handle it. And for me, especially when it comes to people, I really like when people can, you can get stressed out, but don't let that be the make it or break it for you. Like, push through it as hard as you can. If you can't, that's okay. You're not wrong for doing that. But if you can't, then do whatever it is that you want to do, that you love to do. That's fine too. But if you're in college and you like college and you want to learn and you want to get that degree, I promise you that push and that drive is going to take you exactly where you want to be. It's not going unnoticed. It's not going unwanted. I promise you, it's all worth it. That was a lot. I don't know how really long I made that, but hopefully after I edit it, I can bring it down to some videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed my video because, it was a lot of opinion, a lot of talking. That's another thing. Please don't take what I'm saying as fact. I'm just speaking my opinion, my truth or whatever. Please don't attack me, please. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support, as always, is noticed and is very much appreciated. I love you guys so much, and thank you guys for watching once again. Bye!